So when we found out today that the president was going to once again deliver an address to the nation, many people said, well, what now? But my sense is that he's going to deliver many more of these addresses to you and I for as long as COVID-19 has an impact in our country. Now, overall, I thought he was presidential. I thought he was stately. And I think he certainly comes across as a man in charge. I particularly liked his comments about people not taking the coronavirus very seriously. Now, I'm not going to quote everything, but he said, let us not make the mistake of thinking that this is somebody else's problem. That whole paragraph was particularly strong, I feel. I do feel, however, that in addressing the fears of the people, well, he needs to show some empathy, some warmth, less formality, less clinical in connecting with the nation. Similarly, I feel that he needs to be more direct when addressing the police and bringing the army into the conversation. Now, regarding them, he said, they know that they must act within the law at all times and that they must not cause harm to any of our people. I really believe he should have spoken to them in the first person and not about them in the third person. Lastly, I find it bizarre that he chose to directly ignore, well, numerous allegations of, with video evidence, around police brutality and brutality by the army all through the last few days. So many, in fact, that the Minister of Defense already has had to comment on that issue. But bottom line, all things considered, Ramaphosa's sentiments at this point in time, I think nationally, probably higher than it's ever been, at least for the last year. And this, in spite of South Africa slipping into recession. I'm Ashraf Garda, and that's my point.